Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I have the Retroid Pocket 5, RP5. I did get it I did order it on pre-release. The first day it was available on pre-release. I got it, I live in Canada. It's now December, 9th. I got it on the 7th, so I've had it for a couple of days, 3 days. Got it on a Friday, it's now Monday. I looked at it, played with it, set it all up for the weekend, and I'll do a quick unboxing. We'll go through it and we'll see what we all think. Okay, here we go. Let's unbox this. So the RP5, right there, I got the purple. It comes in black, 16-bit, and white. The purple is nice, by the way. You'll see. Nice box, really nothing else. It does have, I always like the way these open. Lots of padding. I did get a screen protector. I put it on, so you have to buy those separate. They're $5. And I put it on, and of course it's probably the worst. I can never get those things to go on properly. So let's have a look. So in the box you have your unit. You have your manual, which is just like every other handheld. It's just a quick what the buttons do, what the specs are. This is running a... it just says what it is. CPU 1A77 at 2.8, 3A77s at 2.4, and 4A55s at 1.8. And then the Adreno 650 GPU has 8 megs of LPDDR4 memory, 128 gigs internal. It is an Android system. And then of course you get the... I always like the Retroid cables, high quality charging cables, so that's what's in the box. No cards with this, no nothing, you just get the unit. If you buy from Retroid and you buy a card, it's just a blank card, it comes with no games, okay? Nothing. So this is the unit. I got the purple one, as you can see down here in the corner there. Bad installation of the... I could never get them to work properly, these big ones, but it is, the glass goes from end to end, so that's why the screen protector goes from end to end, because there's glass all the way over, all around all the cutouts. You've got your cutout around your joysticks, your yellow joysticks, your buttons. I kind of like the green, the red, and the yellow joystick. Your D-pad. Forward firing speakers, not downward firing speakers. You got your all your little home, select, start buttons, back buttons in the four corners. You got your analog R1 and R2, and then your R1 and your L1. You got your power and your volume up top. On the sides is really nothing. On the bottom you have your TF card, your headphone, and your charge port. On the top, just your power and your volume. On the back you have your active cooling, your in and your out. Retroid Pocket, does it say Pocket 5? It just says Retroid Pocket. So that is the quick walk around. No cards with the Retroid Pockets. If you buy a card, it comes blank. So then you have to source it. You have to source your own ROMs, your own BIOSes, your own front end. There is a built-in BIOS. I never use it. Or I'm sorry, built-in front end. I never use it. I don't like it. I prefer a different one. So that's what I've done. I will show that quickly. That is the walk around. We'll turn it on and we'll go from there. Okay, so like I said, when you buy Retroid, be it the Flip, the 4, the 2, anything, it doesn't come with any games. It comes with your Android loaded and all of your preloaded emulators and stuff like that. But a lot of those you want to switch out anyways. They're easy to find. What I've done is I bought I'll just stick it. Maybe it works better if I put it on here like so. Then I'll zoom into it. I bought 256 gigabyte. Now you don't have to buy a 256 gigabyte card for this. You just need to buy one that is will hold what you want, the front end and the games. None of my ROMs are sourced on the internet because I buy all of these units and I always buy the biggest cards. I always use the ROMs and the BIOSes that are on the cards. It's just easier. So right now this card has on it, what I've done is I've copied I have backups of all my cards, and I have a 256 gigabyte card from probably Ambernick, the latest one that I backed up. I think it's from the 406V, a 256 gigabyte card that I backed up to my hard drive. What I did is I just copied that onto this disk, onto this SD card with all of the ROMs, and then I put my front end on here. And I load everything off here. I'll show you what I mean when I do that. So if you have another front end, if you have another handheld, that's the best way to do it. But if you don't have handhelds and games, the internet is your friend. I cannot tell you where to go. I do know where to go. I cannot tell you where to go to download ROMs. It's just type it into Google, and Google is your friend. It will help you. It will help you find your games, your BIOSes, and everything you need. When it comes to emulators, there is 3 or 4 that you have to pay for if you want the professional one, the PSP, what is it, PSP? Oh, I can't remember. There's 3. And then there's one really good front end I'll go over that you do have to pay for once, and that's it. But you can do it all for free. You can use all the ones offline for free, but some of them have ads before it loads the game. Not a big deal. Okay, so let's turn it on. Okay, let's turn this on. Okay, so ESDE is what this is my front end here. I'll just quickly, the Emulation Station Desktop Edition is the one I've been using. Okay, so that's my front end there. As you can see, I've downloaded the game. So all this stuff along the bottom. So the Emulation Station and the Daiblo I downloaded. All of this comes preloaded. All of this comes preloaded. Now I have changed out the Yabo Chiron 2. I paid for that one. What other one did I pay for? I paid for PSP, the PSP one I paid for there. And I don't think I had to pay for the M64 Plus FS Pro that just updated. Redream always just updates on its own for you. Over here, I downloaded the DS one. I didn't have to pay for that. The Super Nintendo 9X EX, I didn't have to pay for that. And Duck Station, didn't have to pay for that. Those are the main ones you're going to need. As you can see, I downloaded the PS Remote. Okay, so you can go into each of these and you can play the games through there. Okay, before I get into that, sorry, getting ahead of myself. We'll just scrape down from the top. So in here we have our internet, we have our performance. I've got it set to standard. We could turn it up to, and you got high performance. Unless you're going to be playing high performance stuff like, I don't know, PS2. I've never really changed it. It seems to be working fine. As you can see, I have the joystick lights turned off. You can turn them on. There we go. So you can change the colors. You can intensify it. You can turn it down. You can customize to any shade you want. Okay, you just change it to any shade along here that you want, and then you can just take it from black all the way to sky blue. You can go to red, as high as it can go, and you can go anywhere in between. Okay, so that's how that. This is running a chip from a couple years ago that you'd have in your phones, 2021 in your phones, so it's going to have no problem running any Android game whatsoever. It loads fairly quickly, and it usually binds the controls really well, so there's really no you don't have to set a lot. Now, of course, there's always the, Gungeon Impact. It will run, but you will have to set the controls up for that. I didn't have to set it up for this.
With the victory of 3 loans, you win. Battle 2. Fight.
This victory strengthens the soul of Maxi. You win! Battle 2, fight! This victory strengthened the soul of Maxi.
Okay, so final thoughts on the Retroid Pocket 5. It is in its price range, I do believe, got the most powerful chipset in it, so it is going to play all of your you know, your PSP, your PS2, your PlayStation, your Sega Saturn, your Dreamcast. I only do Wii, and I have 3 or 4 Wii games and a couple of GameCube games. It will play them flawlessly, no problem with the right emulator. I think it's Citra. I'm not going to show anything like that on here. But anything below that, like your Super NES, your NES, your Game Boy Color, your Game Boy Advanced, your MAME, your Capcom, it's going to play all of that, no problem. You just got to set it up and get it to play. And of course, it's going to play everything you can get from the Android, anything you can get from the game store. That being said, this is not a handheld for the beginner, okay? If this is your first handheld, you're looking to get into playing with handhelds, yes, it's a great handheld. You'll be able to do anything you want. You'll be able to, you can watch movies on it. You can do your email. You can do everything like that. Not a problem. But it's going to come basically empty, like you're starting a tablet or a phone. There's nothing on it. You preload all the emulators. That's all there. That's fine. That's not a big deal. But then you're going to have to find your ROMs and your BIOSes. You're going to have to link it all. You're going to have to decide on your front end. You're going to have to figure out how to load your front end. This is not beginner friendly. I've been doing this for a while, and I have the Retroid Pocket Flip, I have the 4 Pro, and I have this one. And I've only just recently dove into it enough to figure this out. Biggest thing is you're not going to have any ROMs, you're not going to have any BIOSes. And unless you don't have any on other systems, you're going to be hunting, you're going to get frustrated, it's going to take you a while. If you have literally any other handheld, it'll have a card that has games, you can at least, you have a starting point. What I'm saying is this is a great handheld for somebody with a little bit of experience, not something for somebody new right out of the box. You want to buy this, give it to your 15-year-old kid and have them have fun on Christmas Day. It ain't going to happen. This is an experienced handheld computer person. You've got to go on, you've got to find them, you've got to download them, you've got to set them all up, you've got to get all the right. So that being said, that all done, out of the way, pushed to the side, the RP5 is a really, really good handheld. This color is amazing. The other colors are great. The black one looks great. I'm actually kind of bummed I didn't get the black one. The one drawback that I have found, I've played it for 5 or 6 hours, is the shape. It is not, it's not conducive to a long play for my hands. Whereas you have the RG556 or the Cube, or even the 406V or the new 406H, I think it is. They're a bit wider. It's just, you get this in a case, it'll probably be great. So if you're ordering it, there is a case online. There is a case for it. It costs you $15. Sorry. Retroid Pocket 5 clear black plate is $6. No, that's back plate. Right here, Retroid Pocket Protector Shell is $12. If you're ordering this, I suggest when you buy this, you get the protector shell, which makes it easier to hold, the protector, and if you don't have any card, a card. You can get that's what I get, all that and you'll be fine. I know I'm probably rambling, but final thoughts. This plays everything really well. I'm really happy with it. It will be replacing my RP4 Pro. If I want to play it, it'll play it. It's got a nice screen, and any 16:9 content is amazing. Like PSP on this is just, it's like it's a PSP machine, PSP Vista, whatever you want. It is going to be, it's definitely, if you want one handheld and you want it to be able to do everything, this is probably the one you want to get. You're going to have to put some time in to get it to work, but it's definitely worth it. And it's worth it. I think it cost me $235 Canadian or something like that. It is one of the higher priced. I don't go much higher than this. I don't test anything higher than this because I do buy all these all myself out of my pocket. I'm not getting revenue streams from anywhere. So every handheld you see me have, I've bought. So this is these. I don't go much higher than $250 because it just gets to be too expensive. But if you're looking in that category, right now you're looking at this or the 406V or H. It's basically, this has more power. So if you want to do a bit more, this will play a bit more. If you want to save a little bit of money, the 406V or the 406H or the 556, they're all the same. But this, come on, it looks really great. That glass screen is amazing. So, final thoughts, obviously. I like it. I think it's a win. It's a lot of work. Sorry, I'm rambling. One more thing. Once you've done all the work to get this working, you put the emulation station, you put the ROMs, you do it all on the card. You don't store anything on the device. You can pop the card out and you can pop that card into a tablet. Go through the setup, just telling it where to go, where your ROM, everything to the card, and you can take it out of here. You can put it in a tablet. You can put it in, if you have a 406V, that's the thing I'm finding I like about this emulations, and you can do probably with everything. But Emulation Station is the one I've decided to work with. I can pop this chip out, I can put it in my RP4 Pro, and it'll work. I can put it in my 406V, I can put it in my 406H, I can put it in my 556, I can put it in anything that runs Android. I can even put it in my phone. If your card takes it, and it sets up and it goes from here to there. It's also really handy that way. So not only that has nothing to do with the RP5. That's just Emulation Station setting it all up on a card. There's lots of stuff on YouTube setting it up the way I did, because I watched on YouTube to figure out how to do it. Again, no one will tell you where to go to get the ROMs. So sorry, this was rambling. RP5, definite, yes. For someone with a little bit of experience, no for beginners. But if you want to dive right in, you like jumping in with both feet, it's priced right. It'll do everything you need to do. It's one and done. Okay? Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.